My hair looks really weird tonight. Oh, it's been that kind of day. I didn't do much. Well, I shouldn't say. I always say I don't do much, but like I don't know. Kind of feeling the clip. But I have to admit something, and I'm waiting for everybody to get here because you're not going to believe what I'm going to admit in public. Yep, it's a doozy. Honestly, I'm actually shocked I'm going to admit it. Now we need to redo this. No, 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 no. We didn't go here. Sorry. I'm early. I know I'm early, and that's a rarity that I'm early. There we go. Hello, Elaine and Tamara. It's Sunday. It is Sunday, and Cindy and Chris. It is Sunday. I have to admit something to you guys. Y'all gonna be like nuts when I say it. Hello, Paula and Mary and Kara. Sheila. I know I'm early today. Hey, Bonnie and Tracy. I had a phenomenal dinner, and it's always in hindsight that why didn't I film it? Because I just never know. Actually, it was one of those things that how I was thinking about it, each step just got better and better. Hi, Lynn and Sandy. Judy D. Hey, Tiffany. First, I'm going to say, if y'all didn't see that meal prep from today, that's what you do after we're done the live. You head right over there, and you watch that meal prep, and you watch that cannoli cake. Because it was off the hook. Off the hook. It was good. And honestly, fat-free ragout is very low in point. I think the whole, it was like 1 pointer. I don't even think it was 2 points. And if you don't like fat-free, you can use whatever fat you want. You just adjust your points. Oh, it was good. Everything was good. It was all, and it's funny, it was all me. Sometimes I've been doing Weight Watch recipes, and this was all me, all my mind. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Chris. Awesome. Kara got her mini little loaf pans. If you don't know what that is, these be it. From the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has me hooked up. I should be like doing a Dollar Tree commercial. You were there. Oh, it was so good. Pickle. I made pickles this week too. I didn't film that because I've already filmed me making pickles. So I made pickles because if you saw my birthday video, my vlog, what I did, I went to the produce place because I love the produce place. And I got me some Kirby's and I made me some pickles. And today I cooked up my Cubanelles. It was a good day. Good day. But we got 30. You ready for this? Y'all sitting down. Well, let me tell you about my dinner first. Then we'll tell you about, because my dinner prep had to do with my news. It's not really news. It's just some funny thing that you just never know, is what I always say. This is Steve and I for dinner because all the boys were not going to be home. So it was just him and I. It's just two of us. Hi, Dana. Awesome. I mean, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they do have the Greenbrier label on the bottom. So that means they should be in all Dollar Trees. Usually when they have this special Greenbrier label, I think they make them, though I could be wrong. Hi, Rosen. Hi, Cynthia. So this is him and I for dinner. So I wasn't going to cook that much. It's just two of us. So I took out one little pack of chicken thighs. It had like 3 chicken thighs in it from the butcher box. That's enough for him and I. And if you saw my back to the birthday vlog on Thursday, I went to the produce place and I got these little baby bok choy. I love baby bok choy. They're so cute. They're just cute. Cute food is always good. So I thought, let's make the baby bok choy and we'll do some chicken. And then I thought, I've been enjoying Asian noodle bowls. I just have. It's just, and we were out last night for Asian noodle bowls too. But I thought, oh, that would be fun. I have this bag of Farmer Gourmet pasta. It's spaghetti or linguine, and it's 8 ounces, so it's not enough for the kids anyway. Not that they would eat it. So I thought that's enough for Steve and I. You know, I can stomach it on something like this. So I thought, well, we'll grill the chicken. I marinated it in the G. Hughes teriyaki, and we grilled the chicken, and he grilled the mini baby bok choys. I cut them in half, and he grilled that. So I had some carrots that I roasted in the toaster oven because I didn't feel like put my oven on because it's hotter than hell here in New Jersey today. So then I cooked the pasta. Follow the package directions, says cook for 10 minutes. So it's 10 minutes. I thought it wasn't quite done, but I was still going to use it. So what I did was I drained half of the water out because I had the pot filled. Drained half the water out. I threw 2 chicken bouillon cubes in the pasta water. I threw the carrots in there. I threw ginger. I threw some of the teriyaki in there. Some sesame oil in there. Chopped up the chicken. Put the baby bok choy. Chopped that up. Drizzled some scallions on top. Let me say, and this is going to be on for everyone to see. I cannot live this down. But, oh my gosh, the Fiber Gourmet pasta was perfect in that. I loved it. Can you stand it? I enjoyed the Fiber Gourmet pasta. This Italian girl who hated it, even Steve goes, this is really good. I'm like, it was phenomenal. My mouth is watering thinking about it. I bought some bagel, cream cheese, and smoked oh my god, I love bagels and cream cheese. Hey, Jay Bates. I had a great weekend. Dot, how was yours? Aw, that's sweet, Chris. He's a nice boy. He's a nice boy. So, yeah. So who knew that I would actually, I would even go as far as ordering it just to make it like that. I know. Because I didn't think of it as pasta. I thought of it as a noodle. Oh my God, it was so we had this broth that was just, I mean, if I had, I threw it was like I was just doing this on the fly. Had I really thought, I probably would have gotten some chicken broth, It was so good. Oh. And it'll be on my what I ate in a day. I did snap a little blip of it. And it was like, what, 5 points? I even ate 4 points worth of pasta, which is, more than I normally eat because it's, I'm probably going to be on the toilet all day tomorrow, no doubt. I hope not, because I'm not going to be home. I'm going to be in Atlantic City, so. Hey, Bear Mama. Hey, Nan. Well, I still don't think I like it with tomato sauce. It's just, but when I think of it as like a noodleish type thing, which is not, which what pasta is anyway, but, oh, it was good. So I just think it's funny. Oh, I could buy, well, I could make my own ramen. Everybody loves ramen, but, oh, If I had time, I would have poached, do you ever see when they put those little half an egg on there? If I had some, bean sprouts or something. I had no sprouts in the house, of course. First time I don't have sprouts, and I could have used them. That's a good question. We should be home. So I'm going to say yes, unless we're running late, because we're going to the Wedding of the Sea in Atlantic City, and that's at noon. And we're going to go have a late lunch. So I don't foresee us being home that late. We got the dog here. So I can't leave him that long anyway. So I would hope we were home by 5 or 6 o'clock. But if not, I will definitely let the group know. Hey, Becky. You should be very proud, Chris. Oh, that is. It's just like Chick-fil-A. That Just Bear chicken is. I would. My only complaint is I thought it would be a little better in points. I thought it was a little, a little higher than I would have wanted. But again, I'm not sweating it. Not sweating it. But it's really good. I think it tastes just like Chick-fil-A. I agree. Well, last night we went out for my birthday with our friend group, and we went to a Thai place. And the noodle ball I had the rice, the clear glass cellophane rice noodles, and I had seafood. It was phenomenal. Oh, the avocado toast. Well, today's avocado toast was, I didn't have avocado though. I used a dill pickle hummus. I used smoked salmon and an egg and my homemade pickles on top. Oh my gosh. It was like, I sit there and I'm like, this is just too good. It's too good. And I had to, because when I make homemade pickles, I put onions in there. They pickle. So I had the pickled onions and the pickles. It was, yeah, I need to get avocados, and they're on sale this week. So I'm heading to Acme this week to get some avocados. I'm going to sneeze. Ugh. Hey, Bernadette. We're not going. Well, I'm not. I don't know if we're going to go. We usually walk down. What happens is after the mass, they have a procession to the ocean, and the bishop or the priest, whoever, we are the bishop, will get on the boat with the lifeguards, and he throws this wreath out, or it's, I don't know, it's this whole Italian thing, which I don't really know that much about. So we usually walk out just to see that, and then we usually go get something to eat. That's what. Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. Good evening, Jan. Thank you, Tiffany. I didn't put any tomato today. I just did. I had this smoked salmon from my butcher box. Oh, I love smoked salmon. And if you've never put blessing of the water, yep. If you've never put smoked salmon on your avocado toast, and might I recommend dill pickle seasoning on your avocado toast. That's why I put the pickles. I put the pickle hummus. Want me to bring some water home? Or bring some sand? We're going to Atlantic City, which isn't the cleanest beach. If it wasn't for the casinos, I'm not sure why people would go to Atlantic City. It's a shame. It's not the best family beach to go to. It's in not the best shape. It's kind of been, let go a little bit. Mostly all the families go to Ocean City now. Back when I was a kid, everyone went to Atlantic City. And what's nice about Atlantic City is you're not that far from the water. Like, if you go to, like, Wildwood, you have to walk, like, oh my gosh, like, almost a half a mile to get, or maybe a mile to get to the beach. You're that far away. But Atlantic City's really close. Yeah, blessing of the water. So, tonight was the one in Wildwood. And tomorrow's one in Atlantic City. They used to have it in the convention center, but now it's at one of the churches. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, she got married in Atlantic City. It's kind of like Vegas. They tried to make it like Vegas, but it never really worked. It kind of was not, I mean, the casinos are nice and all, but it's just, the area is really, it's a shame. The area is really run down. You're right here, and you have the casinos, you have the outlets. If you go here or here, you're done for. It's just really bad. And when you go down, you see all the prostitutes. It's interesting. Hey, it's interesting. I will say that. Hey, Allison. Hey, welcome, Cindy. Oh, that's okay. Well, I was a little bit the balls, because I use a different brand of protein powder. It was a little bit different. So for me, oats are zero, so I just threw more oats in it. But like I would suggest is try using a little less. My nose is killing me. I come down here and I sneeze. Try to use a little less peanut butter until it comes together. Casey Hems. Oh, Pat, I'm not that busy. No, it's It's the summer. And there's days I do nothing. Or there's days nothing's going on. And there's weeks where lots of things are going on. Hi, Michelle. Oh, hey, you guys watching the cannoli? I totally understand. That was, and it's funny, in the video I say, I wouldn't put the cannoli cream in till you're going to eat it. But here's the thing, I did make it, and we split half. And then I left half I wanted Peter to try it, who was at work. So the next day, we had it, the other half, and Peter tried it. And he said the same thing. It's really good. He goes, it was really good the next day, too. Is it Virginia? There's two places. I will put them both at the thing. The old one is the old blog. That's the old one, dishwithdee.org. And the new one, I know it's confusing, but it's not, because both are dishwithdee. .com. .com will have everything from last year to now. .org has everything from many years ago. My original stuff with really crazy points on there. Oh, well, welcome, Verge. Glad to have you. It's all welcome. Is your name Virginia? Because I think it says Verge, and I'm thinking it's Virginia, but I could be wrong. That's all welcome, Verge, to the live. Well, what I would suggest before you go and make it is buy a commercially made one and see if you like it. Because do all that work if you're not really sure you're going to like it, I would feel bad. But I love it. I think it's creamy and delicious, and I love it on sandwiches and wraps and avocado toast. Oh, I know it is, Dan. It's really, it is hard. It is, because it's like, and all these, you go down there for concerts, and celebrities come there for shows, and it's very, what's my favorite word? It's very seedy. It's a shame. It's a shame, because it has potential. It really has potential, and it's a nice area because you're right by the water. How big can that be? But I'm telling you. Because it's funny, because the homes in Atlantic City value versus the homes in Ocean City, same water, different price point. You can get a home in Atlantic City or Wildwood for $300,000. You go to Ocean City, you're talking like $750,000 for the same house. It's just all the area and the neighboring people. The knives were really nice. I will say, they are nice. And when someone wants to send you knives, you say, sure. I love a good, I say it all the time, a good blade is key. You have to be able to, and you get hurt more if you use a dull knife than you do a sharp knife. So I'm all about the sharp knives. All right. I think I use the Clausen pickles because they're my favorite pickle, because you can't go wrong with a Clausen pickle. I know. I love hummus. Hey, Rosie. We were in your shade room. I love them. I was thinking about trying the bra, but we'll see. I just have to, Hey, Melanie. Awesome. Pat had no gain on vacation. I have a gain and I don't even go on vacation. Good for you. Thank you, Lori. Oh, it's my birthday month, Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Virginia. Oh, Clausens are the best. I was going to get those, what's the other one? It comes in the plastic container. These are the G, I think. I can't think what's something. They were $1 more, and I thought, you know what? I don't need that many. I'm just going to go with the Clausen. Ugh. And I'm telling you, and I was making sure that there was no points. The pickles don't have any points. For me, the chickpeas don't have points. For me, the yogurt doesn't have points. That's a 0-point hummus all the way through. I love Clausen. They're so garlicky. And, I didn't even have some extra. But I'm going to have to make another batch because I only made a small batch. And I'm like, because I wasn't sure I was going to like it. I'm like, what if, because I've never even had it. I've seen it. I've never purchased it. I mean, what if I don't like it? Why wouldn't I like it? I don't know. But I was nervous. So I said, well, let's make one can and see. It's my birthday year. And if you just got here, my big announcement was Denise made dinner tonight and she used fiber gourmet pasta and she liked it. Actually, I loved it. I made an Asian bowl with chicken and baby bok choy and carrots. Even see, because this is really good. It really was. And, and you think to yourself, you're having this like light pasta in there. So it kind of felt healthy. so you'll see that. Maybe I'll post a picture of the group when we get off. Just because I did take a still too. But you'll see it in what I eat a day. Grillos, that's the one, Rosie. Yep. I think it'd be great on a burger. Even Peter said that. My birthday was Thursday. That's awesome. Good for you. So, yeah. Who knew? Yep, so I could sit there and say, I feel bad. And I do try to say that. I say, when I say things that I don't like, I don't want nobody to be insulted because we all don't like the same things and we shouldn't. So when I say, I don't like that, I don't want you to, I don't want to say it like it's bad. I'm just saying, like, when I did that video on what I don't eat anymore, it's just like, I think we all should try things we want. Like, there's so many things out there that, that people are eating and trying. And I think if you could afford it, you should try it. I am a Leo. Oh, yeah. So I'm all about trying things. Like, I like those, the muffins and the smart cakes, the smart muffins. I enjoy them. I have them in my freezer. I eat them all the time. Smart buns, not so much. But I know people out there that like the smart buns. So I don't want to insult you when I say I don't like it. Same thing with the fiber gourmet. I still don't like it with tomato sauce. But it works really well in that Asian bowl. My problem with my other problem with it, and I said it in the video, is like it's a small amount. I couldn't make it for the family because it's not enough. I'd have to make 2 bags. And then it becomes really overpriced for that point. But like for Steve and I, it was perfect. I even had a little bit left over. But if there was 4 of us, there's no way. I can't, pay that price point for all of us to eat it. That's the problem. Boca burgers. I've had them. They weren't that bad. They had a Boca. It was ground meat, I think it was. And I used to keep it in my freezer. On hand, when I wanted to make a scramble, I would throw like a couple of tablespoons in. I enjoyed it. But I can't find it anymore. I don't know what happened to it. Seasoned black beans. Hi, Marianne. My only problem sometimes with like certain, like I had gotten these black bean burgers at Sam's Club. I can't remember. They were Morningstar. They were big. But I felt like for all the 0 point foods I haven't, which is a lot of it's in that burger, I was paying like 5 or 6 points, which I kind of felt like that was a bit. But then again, that's how the point system works, which I don't ever think is fair. Good evening, Debbie. Sometimes, man, you just gotta take it easy. Like with my foot, he told me not to, and I listened because you know what? And it got better. So sometimes we have to do nothing for things to get better. There are people that can't sit there and, oh no, I can't do nothing. I have to no, when the doctor tells me not to do something, I do it. Cold brew strawberry and tropical tea. Look at you, Miss Mary. Black bean powder. Well, isn't that interesting? We like Trader Joe's has the black bean refried black beans, which we enjoy. They don't look good, but they're tasty. It was already sweetened. Certain ones it works. Certain ones it gets to be too sweet. What I suggest is add more water. That might help. Because I've had things that are too sweet, and I just add a little bit more water to it, and then it's fine. Make it a bit weak. Yeah, that makes sense, Mary. That'll work. That'll help. Anybody else new here just joining us for the first time? Let me know it's your first live. Aren't they good, those lemon perfect drinks? They're a little pricey sometimes, but it has such a nice, crisp lemon flavor. Doesn't taste fake. I really enjoy them. Yeah, somebody else said they were on sale. Hi, Marilyn. I do enjoy them, and everyone I've tried I've liked. I had the one with the dragon fruit. I've had the one that I think it was peach. I think because I tried to like Hint, and I thought Hint just didn't do it for me. But this one I really like. Welcome, Sandra. Let's all welcome Sandra to our first live. Yeah, I think our ShopRite has them BOGO too. Somebody just told me about that. So I definitely think, and it's great for summer because it's water with a little lemon, and it only has 5 calories. It's just delightful. It really is. It's like cold pressed. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's really, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I showed it on, I think it was Thursday's birthday vlog when I was making breakfast. Hey, Screaming 60s. I'm your gym motivation. We're your gym motivation. Well, that's great. Get your butt up and start working out. I'm actually thinking of doing a morning Zoom. Like maybe I think when fall, I have to wait for kids to go back to school because I'm my thought process. Maybe one day a week having a morning Zoom and a night Zoom, 2 different days, of course, and then maybe doing a morning like. Know what I've been into lately? You're gonna laugh. And it's just like stretching and like kind of, I don't want to use the word yoga, but sort of. And I thought, who would want to like get up in the morning and do yoga with me? We could do yoga on Zoom or like a YouTube video. We do that with Glam Squad for a walking video, but why not do a morning like stretch, Feels good to stretch. It feels so good to stretch. I know Trader Joe's has mushroom powder. Yep, they have mushroom powder. In fact, I have it because I have everything from Trader Joe's. Because it's from Trader Joe's. Isn't anything good? Well, that was another reason why I did the knives, because you can get them on Amazon. I like that because most people have Prime and they don't pay for shipping. Because I know, like anybody else, when you order something, they got to pay for shipping, which really irks me sometimes because shipping sometimes costs almost as much as you spent. Oh, I say, depends if you go on chocolate. The cannoli cake was really good. Really was. It exceeded my expectations. I didn't think it would taste that good. I'm like, shit. It tastes really good because it looked like I overbaked it because it was a little dark, And I'm like, oh no, crap. I overbaked it. But it was moist inside. It was fabulous. I say do one and then a couple days later do the other. And you can share the cannoli. Like I said, it's this big. I mean, half of this is, and I sit here and tell you, as a dessert, is plenty. It is. I mean, you could fit the whole thing in, but you know what? Half, you could split it with your husband or your friend or save it for the next night because if you're like me, you don't share. You're shit out of luck. It's just what I do. I've never freezed it. Um, the cake probably would. Cake is usually like the cheesecake I'd be afraid of, but I've never but I think it would because it's kind of like it's just flour, eggs, and yogurt and stuff. I have not. I hate to order from Jordan Skinny Syrup's website because it's just triple the price I can get it on Home Goods. Now maybe Home Goods will have them. They have a lot of the Jordan stuff. They have they have the coffee foam and stuff. So I'm going to wait out until I find it at Home Goods because I know they'll have it. I definitely think they'll have it. So yeah. So I'm hoping to film tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Um, you know, we'll see. Can't promise, but we can try. I just love how you're all out for each other. It's just so nice. I tell people sometimes, as I said, when I advertise this group, I always say weight loss support, recipes, and friendship because I feel like that is so big here. That is so nice. Oh, I didn't mind the skinny foam. Steve loved it. Obviously, he always loves anything for his coffee. So that's how I get away with. I thought of Michelle. Funny you should say that. I am absolutely thinking about that. I am. I was. I actually am. Yeah, definitely am. That is actually on the my radar. Funny you should bring that up. Um, Watkins cheesecake. Yes, I have. Yes, what I will say, when you use that, you don't need a lot. Don't think you need a whole teaspoon. Because sometimes when you use too much of that, it tastes chemically. So like maybe like sometimes some of them come with droppers and you only need a couple of drops. Like I would say, hey Angela, we're getting an Aldi grocery store. Oh my gosh. It's not similar to Sprouts. They do have a nice organic. If you like organic, they have organic produce. They have organic like dry goods. It's nice. I wouldn't say it's like Sprouts. Um because Sprouts is loaded with organic. This is just kind of sprinkled in. They have really good stuff though. They have their own brand of things, which is really good actually. You'll be happy with it. You will. Chicken, fresh broccoli, and mozzarella cheese. That sounds good. I will, Michelle. I will. Well, I'll put, you're part of the Facebook group, right? Because that's where I would definitely mention it. Okay, and that's always my go-to place to bring up stuff is usually there. Like I say this to everybody. Thank you for subscribing, but join us on Facebook because it's a little bit more, we get a little bit more done there than we do here. So definitely, there's a link down below for the group. So if you're interested in joining us, just pop on over. I think you'll like it. They have really good meats. Their cheese selection is phenomenal. The cheese is like you can make a cheese board from there. It's they have yogurts and everything. It's like I said, they don't have too many name brands in there, but they have their own, which is actually really good. Oh, we have two Wegmans I could get to. Thank you, Smoky Cat. You scored a loaf at the Dollar Tree. Awesome. They would make nice gifts. Chocolate miracle bread. Awesome. Awesome. That's sprouting. Um, don't I forget to rinse my sprouts. I do. Put a note because you might forget. Like have a note. Rinse sprouts. I would say there's really no work to them. You just have to rinse them, and just have to remember to do that. You're gonna like it. It's nice. The one that we used to have was right across. I was on my way home from work. It was in the perfect parking lot. They moved it, and I don't like where they moved it. It's not that far away. It's just I don't like the parking lot. I'm weird when it comes to driving. I don't like to drive certain places, and I don't like to drive there. So yeah, I'm a little bit sad that they moved it. It used to be right in the same parking lot as Weight Watchers. So I would go to my meeting. We'd all walk down the parking lot and go to Aldi and pick up all the Light and Fit. They had their line of light stuff is called Light and Fit. Oh, favorite loaf to make. I'd have to say the cream of wheat loaf. That's my finest. That is a great breakfast loaf. Though the grits loaf, I will tell you, makes a great base for the, and I had it on a what I eat in a day, the cracked out egg salad for breakfast. It's insane how good that was. You have grits left that I toasted it, and I put that cracked out egg salad, which is just egg salad with, I use yogurt, ranch seasoning, and bacon, crumbled bacon. I used this to break crumbles. So good. Oh, oh yes, Tiffany. Wish her good luck from us. Wish her good luck from us. Or the cannoli cake, because the cannoli cake is just. You're having vanilla cake with chocolate chips and cream in it. What's not to like about that? Oh, the pumpkin loaf. Yeah, that's a good one too. They're all good. This you have to go through them all and see which one you like best. The cream of wheat is in the old one, the dishwithdee.org. I should move it over to the .com because that's one of my most popular recipes. Maybe I'll do that this week. It only cost me $12 to keep that other site up for a year, and it's like, do I feel like taking each recipe and putting it in? I don't. For $12, I can keep it up. See, I have nobody under me. I am me, myself, and I work here. So, oh yes, applesauce. Yeah, you can do applesauce. You can do banana, or you can do pumpkin cream of wheat loaf. Well, fall's coming, so I'm just thinking of apple French toast bake is probably gonna be one of the first things I make. Yep, I have made an applesauce mini loaf. Yes, I have. I don't. That's a good idea, Jan. I'm gonna put that on there. Make that list of breads or mini loaves. I should do that. I have a chocolate playlist. Because, who doesn't need to see a chocolate playlist? Yes, a chocolate play. I have a beans playlist. But yeah, mini loaves need to be done. Dishwithdee.com and no, I'm going to pin it. I typed it in and I will pin it up there for everybody. Here it is. Oh, can I pin them both? Pin message. How about this one? Dishwithdee.org. Can I pin this one too? I can't. Okay. I pinned the dishwithdee.org up top, and I will write you the other one. The new one is Dishwithdee. This is this one, dishwithdee.com. I know. I really should do it. And the sad part is, if I just do one a day, I would have them done already. I know. So it's just www.dishwithdee. It's either .org or .com. To me, it seems easy, but maybe it isn't. Protein ball playlist. Yes. Since I'm on my, I just made 2 balls, I think. I'm loving these balls. What I love about them is they're sweet. And they have that almost nuttiness. Well, there's nuts and there's seeds in it. So it's got a texture. And it just hits that note for me. You know what I was thinking about this one? Is it's a little bit sticky because I think it's the protein powder that did it. But I'm thinking, what about rolling it in Rice Krispies? I think that would have been a great addition to that ball. I'm thinking, some Rice Krispies? I don't know. It is soft, yes. I like it toasted. Hey, Jillian. There is a mug playlist. I'm pretty sure there is a mug cake playlist. Yes. I think there is already one of those. With dates, I think that would be good. Yeah, I mean, that might be in place of the peanut butter. I'm going to have to, and here's the thing. Do you count your dates? Because dates are fruits. And if they're just dried and there's no added sugar, it should be 0 points. Right? They call it the great date debate. Oh, Boca Burgers, hot and spicy pickles. That sounds good. The bars, yes. That was a Weight Watcher thing. What I was doing with that was, and I might do another one this week because I'm out of bars now. I take any of the Weight Watcher cookies and I just press it and put it in a bar because I don't feel like scooping and baking. I just want to put it in and be done with it. So that's, and it's easier to cut and it's done. I don't have time to be scooping and baking. I just want to plop it in, get it in, and I am moving on to the next thing. Yeah, you could roll that. That would be good too. Fiber, anything crunchy would work. Yeah. You could roll them in powdered sugar. Monk fruit, yep. If there's no added sugar, if the prunes have no, it's just prunes, nothing else, they should be 0. I mean, as fruit dries, it does concentrate, but there's nothing added to it. So it's however you want to interpret it. That's how I always say. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. It's your journey, it's your life. And unless you're eating 50 pounds of prunes, I would think if you're eating 50 pounds of prunes, you'd be in the bathroom like all day. So yeah, if there's no, I mean, it just all depends on what school you come from. So that's the thing. Roll them in sprinkles. Well, see, sprinkles have points. I did put a tablespoon of sprinkles in just for the birthday. I thought that'd be fun. They were supposed to be just vanilla, and then I realized I put peanut butter in them. Like, they're not vanilla, they're peanut butter. So they're vanilla peanut butter. 1 prune is 1 point. Do you count fruit, or is it just you have to count prunes? I like the things made with the dates. I think they're okay. I think this, as long as we can keep them, in check. But if something's like, if prunes, we'll say prunes, sets you off like, oh my God, it's a sweet thing, and you're going to eat 20 of them or 10, that's not always the best idea. But if you can keep it down to 1 or 2 prunes, I don't think that's a bad thing. See, there's, that's the thing. Is it something going to set you off? I mean, for me, like, I don't think prunes would do it, but certain things might. Oh, well, welcome, Colleen. Let's all welcome Colleen. No, you don't have to eat dates dried. You could eat them, I guess. Do dates not come dried? Because I was thinking of the dates, and they're already, I've never had a non-dried, I don't think. I don't know. Oh, that sounds good, Pat. but prunes have points. Is there added sugar to the prunes? I think with anything, like I said, when fruit is dried, it concentrates, so they feel that the sugar content goes up. Now, to me, if you're not a diabetic, you're not going to have 10 of them. I think 1 or 2 prunes should be. I personally wouldn't worry about it, but I always say you have to do what you feel comfortable doing. Oh, like making your own. Yeah, you could make mix-ins in like a PB2. You mean like the American Dream nut butter? You definitely could. You could probably make your own mix-ins. I don't know after you reconstitute it. You know how long it stays. Do you have to refrigerate it? I don't know. I only make a portion at a time. Like when I'm going to have PB2, it's 2 tablespoons to 1 tablespoon, and I mix it and I eat it. So I don't see why you couldn't try that. But you know what? An American Dream has done it for you. Now, you have to watch. Some of those are higher in points than others because of the mix-ins. So you have to, some are 4 points for 2 tablespoons, some are 5, some are 6. But it does have the added protein, so it's one of those slippery slopes, like, ooh. So, I get it. But I don't see why you couldn't. Get some Fruity Pebbles and mix it in your PB2. And you can mix your PB2 with water. You can mix your PB2 with milk, cashew milk, almond milk, skinny syrups, pancake syrup, any liquid you want. Coffee. If you want to make a coffee peanut butter, mix it with coffee. I might have thought of something new. I don't know. Coffee peanut butter. If you like coffee, you like peanut butter. Oh, I love American Dream. Somebody sent me one, and it's pretty gosh darn good. I will say that. Like, and how do they keep it so low in points for like all those things in there? I don't know. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So is Nuts and More. I do enjoy Nuts and More too. And I'm all obsessed about the Cape May. Oh, we're planning a trip. I think the end of the month, or maybe after Labor Day. I can't remember. We talked about it. Going to Lancaster, and that's not what I was going to say. No, I was hoping tomorrow, but I don't think we're going to have the boys with us. We're going to go to Smithville to the Cape May Peanut Butter Company, but I don't know if they're going to get there having the boys. I have to ask Steve, because that's where I get the flavored powdered peanut butter. Butterscotch powdered peanut butter. Yeah, so good. I know it's and then of course then they have the price point where, well, if I get one more jar, I'll get free shipping, because who wants to pay $10 to ship? You can spend another $14 and get a bottle of peanut butter and free shipping. They are addictive. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think American Dream is sold in stores. Not that I'm aware of. Though somebody said they sold Nuts and More in a store, but I've never seen it. You want me to try that this week, Michelle? Since I have the queen of powdered peanut butter. Maybe we should try that. Maybe we should get some powdered peanut butter and some sugar-free pudding mix, and maybe what could we do that would be low point for mixing? Sprinkles are always low points. Some snickerdoodle cookies. I know, free shipping good to me all the time too. Now, what store sells Nuts and More, Rosie? What's the name of the store? Oh, Publix has it. Wow. Hey, Marine. I always, like I said, I like mixing it with Well, if it's plain powdered peanut butter, I like to use the flavored skinny syrup. So like bourbon, maple bourbon pecan becomes maple bourbon pecan peanut butter. So, but I've just used cashew milk. I've used almond milk. I've used water. Oh, thank you, Colleen. I'm so happy. I love doing that article. That was so fun. So, welcome, welcome. Make sure you join the Facebook group too, Dish with Deets Crew. There is a link down below. Oh, Riley's no tell. I wonder if it's just low, like in certain locations. Like if they're more local out there, you'll find it in stores out there. Hey, Althea. Well, I'm so happy to have you. It's all welcome, Althea too. We have Colleen and Althea. I didn't think they had as many. I agree with you, Diane. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I said it. Well, that doesn't happen often. I will tell you, people will attest to that, that I usually butcher things. And I don't mean to, but yeah. But I'm happy that I got it right. It's a rarity. Yeah, I think a lot of things are local to certain areas. I am on Weight Watchers currently, personal points. As I sit here. Yeah, I had very good success with the Freestyle Blue plan. That's where I lost my 116 pounds, and I've not bounced back to like this plan yet. I keep staying because I like the theory and the concept, and I know me, and I know I just can't count calories. And honestly, what I like about points, and I've done a video on this, is that there's so many things that go into a point. It's not just calories, because calories don't tell the true story of anything. We need to know what the macros are. They take into consideration that. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Hi, Natalie. I did not see the lady on Freeform. I did not. Mary, you always got your nose to the ground. You always have this information. I agree. I know. I have to look at the. You're right. I have to look at. I look at the positives of this. Nerdy nuts. I've seen that. Yes, I do all my cooking. Yes, I do cook my own food. I know because I like it's points and it's easy and it's quick. And I know me. I've done calories for a week or 2 weeks. Let me tell you something. It's daunting. It's daunting. And it took me forever to get into this groove. I don't think I could ever get into calories. I can't. It's gonna catch up. It is. I just have to keep playing the game. I'm gonna win. I'm telling you, I'm going to win. Take away the zeros. I and I mean, what I think is funny is when people talk about calorie counting. You don't understand how long calorie counting has been around for like 80 years. I mean, like, oh, that's like it's something. I'm going to count calories. Like it's always been there. We don't do it because we don't. It's just not something that's a state. At least for me, anyway. It could, Sandra. I mean, I postmenopausal when I lost my weight. So unless it's catching up with me now, I don't know. I missed your live, Marine, and then I went to look for it, and then I saw your video, and you're like, do you stream through your phone, or did you stream through a streaming service? Because if you stream through the computer, it's a service. If you stream through your phone, it's honestly, much easier. That's why I have two different things. I look here for comments on the laptop, and I stream through my Apple phone. Just easier. Because usually when you exit out of here, you hit end stream and it just saves it. You did? I don't know. It automatically streams it. Do you have an app? Do you have an iPhone or do you have a Android? Because mine, I just hit end, it says end live, and then it just automatically, unless I have something checked off, which I could. Oh, people are going to revolt because you take away their 0 point foods. They revolted with this plan. They got those purple people were revolting, and I get it. You can't give somebody 300 0 point foods and then say, "Oh, guess what? You're not going to have those anymore." Yeah, that's not going to work out for anybody. I know that the diabetic thing is coming around because that's happening. So I don't know if that's the change because that whole diabetic thing, you're supposed to be filling in if you're diabetic. There's some things you have to do. I don't know. Yeah, it's like you can't give people 300 food and say, guess what? No. And those people were successful. That's the bottom line. Yeah, there must be something. Because like I said, I it just automatically goes up for me. And I wish sometimes it wouldn't because it knocks, like especially on my analytics, it'll knock out when I save this or just end it, it'll knock out on my screen my video from this afternoon. Because I want to see those analytics. I don't want to see the live analytics because live is live and I don't worry about it, but I worry about my uploads more than I worry about my live. If that makes sense. But I can't see it because it knocks it out. It's just, you know. Yeah, I feel, I was blue, so I felt for the purple people. Like, I'm actually getting oatmeal as a 0 point food that I did not have before. Now, I took away fish. I go back and forth with fish every week. I don't do corn because if I'm having something once a week, it's not going to be a 0 point food for me. Like, I don't have fish that much. I don't have corn that much. So it's taking away daily points for me that I'm not eating. So that I need to eat. So I only do things that, like, I only have beans, yogurt, eggs, chicken, and oats. So I get 20 points a day. And we'll see how, I took away potatoes because, I don't know. So potatoes and I were not getting along. So we shall see. But I'm going to hit the road. I thank you all for joining me. Welcome to a lot of the newbies. We had lots of newbies tonight. I hope you come back. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I'm going to be away tomorrow day. I hope to be here. I usually post in the Facebook group when I'm not going to be here if I'm running late. So if I'm not here, I will definitely let you know. I should be here though. But if you haven't checked out my meal prep that I went up this afternoon, I have 3 original recipes. I have a cannoli cake with a cannoli cream filling. You heard that right. I made it in this cute little mini loaf pan that I got at the Dollar Tree. And if you're a follower of mine, you need to get your butt to the Dollar Tree and get yourself a mini loaf pan because I make a ton of desserts and cakes and French toast bakes in that. One and done. And we have balls. We have a peanut butter vanilla protein balls, and we have pickle hummus. You heard that right, pickle hummus. It was, all 3 were phenomenal. So go take a watch. I also displayed some really cool knives. Again, just let it run. Don't worry about it. No hard sell. Anything I ever promote, don't ever feel you have to buy it because somebody says try our knives, I try them. You know. But I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you when I see you, hopefully tomorrow.